In this video, we're going to learn how to make an activity feed post and also all of the options and attachments associated with it and what you're able to do. So the activity feed is right here. Sometimes it's a widget you'll see along the side. It just depends how you have your homepage organized. If you're using announcements as your primary tool for communication, then I would advise making that the prominent widget by editing your homepage. And if you want to know how to do that in the course, in personalizing your course, there's all the instructions you'd need there. If you're going to make activity feed your primary source of communication, I would make it the prominent one. So whichever one you're using, just make sure it's the prominent one and not the little ones on the side over here. Activity feed differs from announcements in a couple of key ways. First of all, activity feed allows users to comment. There's an option you'll see so that students can comment on the posts and ask questions or have a discussion based on each post. And also it's visible in the Brightspace Pulse app. So if the students are using the Brightspace Pulse app to get notifications and stay updated, they will be able to see when you post new activity feed posts, but not announcements. So those are the two key ways. Depending on how you want to use them, you can make that choice. Now to create a post, we just simply click the plus. So you can see we can either create a message or an assignment. There's two options. So when you click message, you're just going to write a message, and we'll go through all these options in a minute. When you click assignment, you'll be able to create a new assignment or select an existing assignment. So if you create a new assignment, it's got all the options for that. You can create a new assignments folder, or if there's an existing one, you select existing, and then you can pick from your existing assignment. Allow comments obviously allows comments for students. If it's not checked, they will not be able to comment on it. If it is checked, they will. You can select what sections based on the sections right here. All sections or one of the sections, it depends who you want to release that to. And again, you can post it now or post it later. If you select post later, it will just allow you to select a date, and that's when it will be posted. So like announcements, you can schedule them ahead of time. Here, we're going to go to attachments. So if we attach, we have all these different options. So we can upload a file from our computer. We can attach link to an existing activity in the course. We can attach a web link or an external web link. We can attach from Google Drive or OneDrive, and we can attach a video from the web. And if you select that, it's going to allow you to attach a video from the web based on the URL. So again, we can use this to keep students updated. You could use this as like a daily agenda. So you could say, let's say we wanted to put a link to the virtual classroom meeting that we're going to have. It's the exact same thing as announcements. We could come down here to virtual classroom. We could select the meeting, or we could schedule a new meeting. Either way, the students are then going to get a link. Now, since that meeting has already taken place, you see it's the meeting recording, so that could be useful as well, right? So afterwards, you could say, here is a link to the recording of our meeting. And if you schedule a new one, it will just provide a way for them or a link to get into the new meeting. And just like we talked about in announcements, if you want to put a link to the content for that day or the assignment for that day or the discussions for that day, all of those things are super easy to do. So you'd simply type your message here and say, here is the content for today, but allow comments. And let's just go through and add a content section or a quick link to it. Let's say that, and then we'll go post. So this is what students see, and then they can write a comment. And then you can comment or respond, and this is how they're going to see it. All right, so notice it does have the date and the message and whatever attachments are there. So that is activity feed, and that is how you're going to create a post. And again, the students will be able to see this in Brightspace and get those updates.